All right, guys, back with another reaction today. Today we're going to be looking at the Woman King official trailer. Now, a lot of people are talking about this. Apparently, there's some historical inaccuracy. I guess this movie is about an African tribe of women. I guess in the movie they win. They beat all the men, but in reality, that probably didn't happen. But I have an article that I'm gonna read after we watch this, and we formulate our own opinion. So while I'm watching the video, while you watch the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now let's get into it.
An evil is coming that threatens our kingdom, our freedom. But we have a weapon they are not prepared for.
My king, the Europeans wish to conquer us. They will not stop until the whole of Africa is theirs. We must fight back for our people.
Maneska, you are asking me to take them to war. War.
Some things are worth fighting for.
So it says here, based on powerful true events.
You are called to join the king's guard. No kingdom in all of Africa shares this privilege. Train hard, fight harder. We fear no one. And we fear no pain. I offer you a choice. Fight or we die.
Yeah, of course Beyonce is involved. How did I? Of course, I should have known. I hear her in the background.
Ready for war. Where you
To be a warrior, you must kill your tears.
We are the spear of victory. We are the blade of freedom. We are the homie.
Don't know, take my power, my power, my power.
I'm guessing things didn't end well for these women soldiers in real life. But let's read this article. The Woman King glorifies African kingdom instrumental in slave trade. Why did Hollywood, infamous for its liberal politics, make a movie glorifying slavers? The Woman King, starring Viola Davis, is a new historical epic inspired by the Ngoji, an all-female military force serving the West African kingdom in Dahomey in the 19th century. The film is centered around a female general and her Amazon unit, as they train for and ultimately battle against an army that is looking to change their way of life. The only problem with this story, besides the fact that the theme is devoid of originality and taste, is that the kingdom of Dahomey was famously involved in the procurement of African slaves for Europeans and themselves. So this is the woke backfiring. Now, to make a movie, they wanted to make a movie to appeal to black people, empower women, and all that. Cool. There's nothing wrong with wanting to do that, right? Cool. But out of all the tribes to pick, you pick a tribe that was actually instrumental in the slave trade and procuring Africans, so rounding them up for slave trade to Europeans. So they tried to go woke and they got washed. But let's keep reading. Fighting takes courage. The Woman King is exclusively in movie theaters September 6th, The Woman King. The kingdom was so prolific in the slave trade during the 19th century that according to an article in the Journal of African History by a professor from the University of Stirling, the British Empire had to pressure Dahomey to end the slave trade, which culminated at the end of 1851 in the naval blockade of Dahomey. Not only did the Kingdom of Dahomey directly contribute to the slave trade, but they actually had to be forcefully stopped from participating. So this tribe wasn't just like, they weren't just dabbling in it. It was so bad that they had to be forcefully stopped. Hollywood has never been a place for historical accuracy, but you would think that the writers, director, or even Viola Davis would at least Google the unit that they were hoping to portray. But maybe black female unit was as far as they could get before the dollar signs started blurring their vision. The film begins its limp towards theaters in Canada, a country that is no stranger to overt racism, at the Toronto International Film Festival on Friday. If you need a place to hide from the police or an ex-wife, the film will be exclusively in theaters September 2nd. I like this part right here at the end, but maybe the black female unit was as far as they could get before the dollar signs start blurring their vision. Like I said, they wanted to appeal to black people, the black female unit, but they couldn't even get the facts right, the historical accuracy right. They couldn't even do that part right. And not only that, now they burn themselves. They burn themselves because of not getting that historical accuracy right. So I guess the main point I want to make is, I know this personally from my time, from my life experience. When you don't have someone good or smart or wise, more importantly, someone wise to look up to, you'll look up to anything and anyone. You'll find identity in TV shows. You'll find identity in rappers. All the wrong actors, all the wrong people. So I guess the main moral of the story I'm trying to get out to the younger people who are more impressionable is when you see movies like this, don't take identity with them as if they're real. Like they said, shame on Viola Davis and the writers especially, because they should have said, okay, let's find another tribe. Or let's do something different. The Dahomey tribe was actually but you didn't hear none of that. So they send out a false message, and like I was saying with the impressionable youth, now the youth picks it up, and it's something that they're gonna run with. Once the story gets released, it's released. The people who believe it, and if you don't, you don't. But it's hard to convince someone of the truth after they've already heard something be perceived as a lie. You got Beyonce getting behind the movie, Viola Davis. I bet a whole bunch of black people, black Twitter probably was praising it until they found out about the background. But yeah, I think I spoke enough on this topic. That was it for the video, you guys. I'm not big on movies, so I won't be going to see this movie myself. I doubt many of you will, but just something interesting to cover. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on your way out the door. Till next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.